On this day in 1554, during the Battle of London, Sir Thomas Wyatt is defeated and his rebellion against Queen Mary is crushed. The U.S. National Weather Service is established by the U.S. Army on this day in 1870. On this day in 1874, Langa Balele, chief of the Hlubi people, becomes one of the first black activists in South Africa to be tried and banished to Robben Island. On this day in 1886, U.S. President Grover Cleveland declares a state of emergency in Seattle because of anti-Chinese violence. The sport of volleyball is invented by W.G. Morgan in Massachusetts on this day in 1895. I wonder how he would have felt if he knew the game would end up looking like this. Hey, I'm not complaining. On this day in 1900, the solid silver trophy known as the Davis Cup is first put up for competition when American collegian Dwight Davis challenges British tennis players to come across the Atlantic and compete against his Harvard team. The Soviet airline Aeroflot was formed on this day in 1923. On this day in 1950, Senator Joseph McCarthy claims that the U.S. State Department is infested with 205 communists. On this day in 1955, residents of Sophia Town in South Africa are forcibly moved to the Black Township of Soweto. Their possessions were loaded onto trucks and dumped in Meadowland, Soweto. A new white suburb was built on the ruins of Sophia Town and named Triumph, which translates to Triumph. The area was renamed Sophia Town in 2006. On this day in 1964, the Beatles make their first appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show. It is watched by 73.7 million viewers. On this day in 1965, the first U.S. combat troops are sent to South Vietnam when a U.S. Marine Corps Hawk Air Defense Missile Battalion is deployed to Da Nang. On this day in 1997, the Fox cartoon series The Simpsons airs its 167th episode to become the longest-running animated series in cartoon history. On this day in 2001, a United States military submarine collides with a Japanese fishing boat in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, killing 4 students and 5 other people. The USS Grenville was hosting a cruise for VIPs at the time. Right, let's have a look at a few birthdays for today. South African actress Janet Suzman was born on this day in 1939. South African writer J.M. Coetzee was born in Cape Town on this day in 1940. Singer-songwriter Carole King was born on this day in 1942. Actor Joe Pesci, who starred in movies such as Goodfellas, was born on this day in 1943. And Mohammed Wali Musa, a political activist who went on to become South African Minister of Environmental and Tourism Affairs, was born on this day in 1957. Bill Haley, who had a hit with Rock Around the Clock, dies of a heart attack at the age of 55 on this day in 1981. Former General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union and ex-KGB chief Yuri Andropov dies at the age of 69 on this day in 1984. World War II German Luftwaffe fighter ace Adolf Galland dies at the age of 83 on this day in 1996. And Princess Margaret, the only sibling of Queen Elizabeth II, dies on this day in 2002. And finally, on this day in 1978, former wife of Nelson Mandela, Winnie Mandela, now Winnie Madikizela-Mandela, is restricted to a black township at Brantford, Orange Free State. She was sentenced to 6 months imprisonment, suspended for 4 years, for breaking a banning and house arrest order by receiving unauthorized visits from friends and relatives. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and tune in tomorrow for another This Day in History.